at least one of Trevor Bauer's accusers, was charged with felony fraud. And I believe I saw that she could face up to 16 years in prison because of it.
Yep.
There's more to come on this. We'll watch for updates, but I think we're all thinking the same thing. Like, this feels like it should be enough for a big
Yeah.
league team to sign him. And I forgot that this one was still outstanding, right? That it was still
Yep.
out there. I think it makes sense why teams haven't signed him up to this point, because this one was still outstanding. But at this point, it's almost like feels clean to me.
Nah.
He's 2 for
It
2.
doesn't. And more to come.
Yeah.
Right? I think that they are I think more accusers, however many of them there are. I think there's 3 for sure.
Okay.
I think they're all coming out of the woodwork, or they all came out of the woodwork trying and get on the bandwagon and try and get a piece of this thing. And even he in his statements has said, they had a chance to come at him in civil court. They had a chance to open up by name during the proceedings that have already taken place, and none of them did. And now I think however many there are, they're either scattering or they're in big trouble. So
yeah,
I've talked to a number of fans of different teams now who have said, okay, hold on. 2 things are happening here. The intersection of luck, right? First intersection is my pitcher went down. The second one is he appears to be as fully innocent as he said he was from the beginning.
right. Yeah.
I think both of those things create this magic. And I think if you're Atlanta, you sign him. I think if you're Boston, you sign him right now. Boston's down 3 pitchers through the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Houston,
I wouldn't be surprised if Houston brought him in, wanting to mix stuff up.
Right, Miami could bring him in. Who cares?
Because this is the thing. This is my thing with Houston too, is that they had not a Marcell Ozuna, but was it Roberto Osuna? Osuna.
Forever
They
ago.
Yeah, it was like 2017, I think. They brought him in as their closer. While he was suspended for domestic violence, they brought him in. That was the whole thing, but they were just kind of like, we don't care, he can play. It's like, well, if you really don't care because that guy can play, here's a chance.
Well, and the Yankees, they're down a pitcher, and it's the same thing. They've brought guys in on domestic violence problems as well, and just turn the other way.
Mm-hmm.
The Braves have done the same thing. It's not an uncommon thing.
Right.
But
yeah,
it doesn't sit well with fan bases. I got it. But here we are.
And I understand that.
We have a guy who is being absolved of all wrongdoing in every way, who has not stopped working, who has not stopped proving himself, who has not taken time away from the game and has now slacked off. He has performed in at least one other league. He showed up at the exhibition game with the Diablos Rojos.
He's still playing with the Diablos Rojos.
And dominated. I'm telling you, like, he's ready. He's ready right now. He doesn't need a ramp up. He doesn't need anything.
Right.
Like, we're watching Verlander and Montgomery kind of spinning their wheels in AAA, throwing 7-inning stretches over 2
Not
games.
Even. They're throwing like 3.5 each.
That's what I mean. They get 2 games. You get 7 innings total. Get up here. Let's kind of, get some of the dust off. Shake it off. You don't need to do that with Trevor Bauer. Pay the man. Put him in. Pay him the league minimum.
I was going to say, he said that he'll play for the league minimum. You have nothing to lose. Nothing to lose.
Nope.
And the other thing too is, like, if you're hurting at the gate,
Miami,
he'll put butts in seats, man.
Yeah.
Whether it's people coming to boo him or people coming to see him, he's going to put butts in seats, because the people who are like, oh, I can't believe they signed him, you're still going to show up to let the team know your displeasure, and they don't care. They're wiping their tears with their money.
That's right.
So
Miami needs butts and seats right now.
A lot of teams need butts and seats.
Yeah, you're right. But I'm thinking Miami's suffering. They've got a guy out, or 2 guys out, and they need
the
butts
White
and
Sox
seats.
could sure use them.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a great point.
I don't know. At this point, it just doesn't make any sense that he's not on the team yet.
Yeah.
Other than that, maybe there is one more case that they're waiting to clear out before somebody does.
Maybe.